So you talk about caring for the customer, providing value to their problems. I was also looking at your LinkedIn. I think recently you made a post about how the salesperson has to have belief in the product they're selling. And something I want to add is, for example, let's say you're selling CRM, you're selling Salesforce CRM, but there's also Oracle CRM. There's dozens of other CRMs out there. So, what do you say to a salesperson that says, hey, it doesn't really matter if the company buys my Salesforce CRM. They're just someone's gonna sell them Oracle CRM, and their problem will be solved to a degree that is similar, right? So why do they need to buy from me when they could just buy from somebody else when there's so many products on the market that are claiming to solve the same problem that I'm also selling? Does that ever come up when you're training salespeople? Just something I
No,
thought
it
about.
does. It does because see, I believe conviction is very important in everything we do, not just in sales. I was hearing one small video by a gentleman who's saying that if you don't believe in something, you just can't do it. So if we don't believe in what we are selling, how can we even expect a customer to believe in that product and buy it? I mean, it just goes against the grain of logic, right? So it's very important that we have belief in what we are selling. We should know what we are selling very well, and sell it with the conviction that, hey, yes, someone may say that, oh, these guys do it as well as you do. Yeah, maybe, but this is what I do the best. I'm really good at this. If I know what my product is really good at, problems, my product solves for customers, and I have case studies of that. That conviction, it shines through. And as I said, if I'm doing this to really help a customer succeed, and I'm doing it with that intent, and I have the conviction that my product will help you succeed, it just shines through. I mean, yes, there could be 100 different ways of solving the same problem, but the people buy from people. And if the people they're buying from don't have conviction, they don't have the passion to, solve the problems for those customers are not going to buy. Sometimes, a lot of founders, right? I talk to a lot of founders of companies, right? Because that's the audience whom I sell my services to. So these founders, I call it the founders quandary. It's the founders quandary, which is they go to clients and they sell and they succeed, and they just keep getting business. And then they get the confidence that, hey, my product is selling, my go to market is in place, my product market fit is in place, and they go and hire salespeople, with the confidence that now I need to expand. And then they see that those salespeople are not successful, and they're wondering
Mhm.
that, hey, what's going on here, right? Because I'm able to sell top dollar for that. Well, the reason for that is because the founder A has great passion, because it's his or her baby. That product
Mhm.
or service is his or her baby. So absolutely, the passion that they bring, the conviction that they bring, because they have seen it working for a particular client, they've themselves gone and delivered it. So they just have conviction, they have great passion, and of course they have authority to close a deal, which a new salesperson is somehow very diffident about. So, I believe if this conviction is there, if we can somehow convey that conviction to the salespeople, passion is difficult, because unless they are co-owners, they'll not be so passionate, or they're really paid well. Compensation drives behavior. So they're paid well. If the founder is able to convey that conviction to his team, I think that is the number one thing that people can do. And then, whichever company it is and whatever product you are and however competitive your market is, if the salesperson is trained how to uncover problems and then sell with that conviction and that passion, magic happens.